Hey, everybody.
Right, welcome in, everybody. I know first time I ever live streamed. I can't help it. StreamYard changed just up a little bit, so trying to go around the mountain, I should say, Ray. But it is. And hey, welcome in, everybody. And listen, guys, it is a sad day. We all know what just happened to Charlie Kirk, and it is so sad that this violence has become what it has, and it's not just gun violence; it's violence in just every form of our life. So
there's no need of it at all. Doesn't matter what your political affiliation is. There's no need of violence at all.
No, he leaves behind a wife and 2 children. Sad day. So
our condolences to his family. Rest in peace, Charlie. God bless.
Absolutely. Well, Ray, how you doing? How you feeling?
Well, I got 5 epidural shots in my spine, L1 through L5 today, but I think it's going to work. I'm hoping. I got my fingers crossed it's going to work. But I had such a great time up at the Northeast Drone Meetup, Johnny. I was so glad that you came and all the others. We'd spend an hour mentioning them all that were there.
Yeah.
I know you had a good time. I know you did.
I did, and I'll tell you what, it was an incredible to what Josh and Steve and John put together. I mean, I know they did it quick, and of course they were on. I think they did end up doing a show Monday night. They said they wouldn't, but Josh got home in time, and then last night they were on. But I tell you, it was a lot of fun, and met some new pilots. Ray, I know they had a couple young couples there, and I know Josh's friend Rory. He went out with us to fly, and that's
a big thing at the meetups when you meet the new people too. It's great seeing the old timers that we know and love, but it's great meeting the new people. But Johnny, did you hear that I won a giveaway prize?
Well, we all did. You know what? And the way they did it, you could just walk up to the table, and grab something, and that was pretty cool. I think all the it was all it was nice. Now they did have a few giveaways at the end, for some higher priced items, but it was fun. The meetup was the weather, the location was really nice. That park, it had a lot of shade. I'll tell you what. And listen, I was ready to gripe about the airplane, but I got to admit, man, I went right on, and we left early, got there early, and when I came home, it was the same thing. So I can't do no bitching about the airplane, because I was definitely ready to gripe.
I thought you were going to call me up and say, Ray, come on down here and hold my hand while I fly up there.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna lie, I've never flown with the batteries and the drones, and look, they didn't even bat an eye. I mean, the bags went through, and then actually how you have to go through the wand and stuff, and I was held up more than the drones. I mean, the drones went right through. And got to fly with Michael Wright, coming in and coming home up to Washington. So, yeah, we had a great time. And I want to say, listen, John and Josh made the drone guide. I have a brand new drone guide. I brought some. And, of course, I did put it on, all the Facebook pages. But if you need it, I would say it's probably 99% accurate.
You do a great job with that. You and I know Susie helps you with it. You guys do a great job, really.
Yeah, she does. And you know what? I realized after I laminated all these, Josh's name was spelled wrong, but it was too late. But it was corrected on a website. So,
Johnny, we got a great crowd in the house tonight. So let me welcome in a few people. And Josh, he was number one today. So how you doing, Josh? Good to see you. And the grave historian, good to see you. And I know, I tell you, I know we got a lot of new subscribers. They're gonna stop watching the show from the meetup. But Jack, Scott, Jack Rabbit's in the house. How you doing, Scotty? We missed you. We missed you at the Northeast Drone meetup, buddy. And Ron Johnson's in the house. How you doing, Ron? We missed you too. And Joe Fotoleo, Tennessee Joe's in the house. How you doing, Joe? Going up the list. If I miss anybody, I'm not doing it on purpose. And Jason, flying high in Florida. How you doing? And let's see who else is okay. Terry Dukas, how you doing? Good to see you.
Waypoint, New England. Got to meet Brian. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, DeMarco, superstars watching tonight.
DeMarco.
Yeah, another superstar, Bob Casey. How you doing?
Casey is in the house, Bob.
Did you mention Flying Flynn Media? John Flynn? Did you say that?
John Flynn is in the house. Talked to John yesterday a little bit on the phone. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys. We truly appreciate you watching. Captain Joe's watching. How you doing?
Captain Joe.
I just saw him on Paul Murray's show. And David, AZ Drone Dude. How you doing?
Yeah, and Ray, I will say, now I'm not giving away a sticker pack tonight. I didn't have time to put something, but hey, we got a couple, got a sticker here from the Singing Droner. Now he didn't send a stack of them, but hey, we'll probably give a couple away. But Dennis,
yeah, look at that.
Of course,
Dennis, thank you very much, Dennis.
Josh got a sticker from Josh.
We're talking about Dennis, but Dennis is one of the sponsors. He committed last year before he left the meetup last year at South Florida. He said, Ray, I'm donating another DJI flip for next year. So thank you to Dennis for that.
Ray, I want to introduce somebody because I think he can't stay long, but we met this guy at the meetup, and I'll tell you what, he's in a lot of chats and supports a lot of people, and he put up a nice video. And let's welcome in Andrew. Andrew.
Hey, hi.
Welcome. Great to see you.
You too.
How you doing?
It was my pleasure meeting you at the Northeast Drone meetup. Really.
Same here. Same here.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, if you're not subscribed to Hike and Fly, please do, man. He got some incredible videos, and his numbers need to grow. I'll tell you about the stuff he puts out, And
I even have one of your pens right here.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, sir, for that.
Yep, you're welcome.
So, Andrew, what did you think about was that your first drone meetup?
Yeah, it was. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's so fun to meet everybody, and sometimes I know we all had name tags, but you're moving around, and it's like I think it's almost a blur, like it's kind of like I always say it. You go to weddings, and sometimes you go like, man, the next day you talk about somebody and say, well, I didn't even see them, and it's kind of like a family reunion type stuff or a high school reunion, because I mean, it's an incredible event, and they did such a great job.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, seeing you guys, like, I watch you guys all the time, and then actually seeing you in person, I'm like, oh, that's Johnny. Oh, that's Captain Ray. Like, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. I'll tell you what, and they had some nice young men there, some new pilots, I would say, some younger couples, and the guy Rory and Ray. You was talking to a little young couple at the meetup. I mean, at the Friday night.
Jacob and Justine, a nice couple, And,
yeah.
And they're coming to the South Florida Drone meetup. They signed up. They're coming down. So
I got to give Captain Ray credit, though, for remembering all the names, because I spoke with this guy like pretty much the whole time there, and I can't remember what the heck his name was.
I'm getting bad at it, but I try to put it in my phone. As soon as I get some time, I put it right in my phone. But Andrew, what did you think was the best thing for you at the Northeast Drone meetup?
Just meeting all of you guys that I watch all the time.
Yeah. Did you get much flying in?
I flew a little bit at that park, and then I went to the cliff walk, and I flew there. But
well, Andrew, I got one of your videos. Let me let's see here if I can. I got so many loaded up. I think it's not this one. Let me show.
I'm also on my phone right now, so I can't see like the chat or anything. So if anyone is saying what's up, then what's up to everybody.
Yeah, this right here. This is you.
Yep.
You put this up?
Yeah.
This is the kind of stuff you miss, guys, if you didn't get to this meetup. Nice intro there. That's of course at the park. I mean, at the meetup right there.
Yeah.
Andrew, this was shot with the Air 3S.
This shot was with the Mini 4.
Okay, gotcha. That was a nice location right there to fly.
Oh yeah, it was.
That was neat.
That was pretty cool too.
Steve,
That
yeah.
flag went up. It was so impressive. And you captured it good. What a shot!
That was awesome. Yeah, the guy was actually saying too that barrel that in front where the drone took off. He said that drone could lift like that barrel half full.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that's Steve, Steven Drones, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see the location there. They had a little beach, had a lot of shade. I thought Ray was going to get in that lifeguard chair up there, but he never did.
And next thing you know, just forgot about it. I was going to get up there though.
I figured that when I saw it. So Andrew, what do you use to edit, Andrew?
DaVinci Resolve.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I like the way you do your graphics.
Yeah. For like little short stuff, I use light cut, but for longer videos, I use DaVinci.
Gotcha. And Andrew, where are you located at?
I'm in Vermont, Burlington, Vermont.
So how long did it take you to get there?
3.5 hours.
Okay.
I drove down that morning and then I head back later in the evening.
So you just went back, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was fun meeting you, and I'll tell you what, it's great to see some new people. I guess so are you gonna try to make it to South Florida ever, or is that just?
I want to. I'm not sure if it'll be this year though, because like shortly before it happens this year, I got a trip planned. So we'll see how it goes after I get back.
Yeah, and we talk about that now, man. There's a few meetups all over, so it's definitely kind of hard now.
Yeah, they're
So
definitely.
Andrew, when did you start flying?
So last month would have been 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do any FPV or do you just all camera?
I watch you guys do it. It's pretty cool. But no, I've never tried it.
Yeah, I put up the Neo, I guess for a couple batteries.
See Lon's comment?
The shadiest thing there was Johnny. Yeah, I agree, Lon. Well, I mean, except maybe the two guys you were hanging out with, Lon, or they might have thought that, but no, it was a great event. And I'll tell you what, Josh and them have a lot to be proud of. And I'll tell you, I think the hotel was set up great. It all flowed really well. I mean, it wasn't very long ride over to the meetup, and then I mean, maybe I was thinking it could be. And Ray and I talk about this. And listen, we always ask for improvements and stuff. Maybe it was a little bit short. It might have ended a little bit early. That's just my opinion, but it worked out good because people went other places to fly. So because it really did. If you didn't get there till say after 9 or so, but it was fun, and hanging out with all you guys, man. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it was definitely cool.
Yeah. They did. Lon said they ran a tight ship. Yeah, it was.
Hats off to John and Josh and Steve, and Mark Fish had a little something to do with it too. But Holly, the Pirate Queen, she did a phenomenal job helping out also. So.
Yeah, she did. Well, you know what, Ray? It's kind of like, I guess, I know you always check people in, and of course Brad does his little thing, but I guess that's it. Man, if Holly wouldn't have been doing that, I mean, I guess we would have had to pitch in and do it. It's kind of like, thank God that she did, because putting the lanyards and making sure the tickets were given out. So it's a lot to it. I know.
Yeah.
I think it was her idea to sign that banner too, which was pretty cool.
Yes, it was. That is a great idea to do that. Yeah. And I tell you, I really had such a great time myself. I really did. And what was nice is, Johnny, you and I and a few others got up there early. We got to fly different locations. We went down to that troll.
Yeah.
We went to the state capitol and flew the state capitol, and I just had a great time. So
looks like you guys got some nice shot that last night too, down by that
man
bridge.
You know, we waited all I said when we got up, we was down there eating breakfast for 6, and I tell you what, it didn't stop raining or drizzling. It really wasn't but all day. And I think we left the hotel about what 6:15 or almost 6:30, Ray, basically. And man, well, you had left. I mean, I know Cheryl wasn't feeling good, and I know Rick Williamson decided to leave because I don't blame him. It was raining and wasn't a whole lot. So, but man, I tell you what, we got lucky on that, and it was absolutely gorgeous. That was like the money shot, I mean, we went back. We went back.
Was awesome.
Yeah, and I will
down to the troll at all, Andrew. The troll.
Yeah,
I didn't, but it's on my to-do list because I go down that side for my work for training in Mansfield, Mass, which is like probably 30 minutes away from there. So I got to check it out one of these times.
Good Flight Media, welcome in. Let us know where you're from. That is is that Rory? I think.
Yeah, I think that was the FPV guy.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But it was. I mean, the trolls. That was a troll. That was fun. And we of course we can't read, and we didn't pay attention to the not going down there and turning on the troll like everybody else, But I mean, Holly, she documented it for us, so we can't deny it. But I will say we did go to State Capitol that night. Line. No, but I will say the first night we went to the State Capitol, Ray, or no, that was the morning. It was early in the morning.
Yeah, we went 2 days in a row.
Yeah, we were flying, and we did kind of have a little Karen incident. This guy comes by in a suit, and he kind of goes, "Hey, do y'all have permits?" And he was real. I mean, he was nice, but he was kind of being, And I said, "Well, I don't know." I kind of ended up talking to him and told him, we're in Class G airspace, everything is good. We checked everything. And then he kind of go, "Well, you better have insurance if you run into the Capitol." And so then he kind of just said, as he was walking off, he said, "Well, I'm going to let the Capitol Police know." So we, having a policeman with us, Ray said the best thing to do is load up real fast and get the hell out of there. So,
yeah, we had a good time. It was
but we went back 2 more times. Actually, we went a night, the Friday night. Yeah, and then we went
Saturday night, right?
We went Sunday night. Ken Jansen actually met us down at that pedestrian bridge, and so yeah, that was fun. And that's an incredible building to shoot. I mean, but I do want to thank everybody. I know we got to thank Mark Fisher picked us up, picked me and Michael Wright up, and in his Maserati. I mean, he made me sit in a little child seat, but it was okay.
Yeah,
but. I tell you what, they did a great job, and hey, it's
definitely did.
No.
Yeah.
If there's any questions for Andrew, put them in the chat. I'll try to keep an eye out.
Yeah, Andrew, thank you for joining us. I know I reached out to you and you said I think you have a class or something, or you have
coming up at like 7:30.
Yeah. And I will say, Josh, if you're in here, I sent you and John a little. If you want to hop on, I'd love to have you for a few minutes or whatever. But child seat, the seat was made for you. I try to like Lon, but it's hard. Ray, but
Lon was there, and Billy and Ken Dono,
Yeah, Lon can actually
all the drone superstars, really.
Ray, Lon can actually fly. I actually saw him fly.
Yeah, he was teaching me a little bit about the Mavic 4 Pro.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Ray, I'll tell you what, they had a lot of Mavic 4 Pros there.
Yes, there were.
I know Tom had his, who else? Michael Wright, Lon. There was probably 5 or 6 of them. So Mr. Rob Kamada, it was fun to hang out with Rob. I see Rob's in the house.
Hey, Rob. Good to see you.
I do the flying and Johnny does the buying. Well, I'll tell you what, it looks like we might have a new drone coming out. We'll see. Maybe Tuesday, but we'll see how it is. And we all know about I'm not gonna mention this is gonna be a good show. Just what's happening with DJI. There's been enough documented about that. So
yeah.
So Andrew, have you ever flown around there before? Oh, not there.
I flew down Providence, down by that pedestrian bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's a great location.
Yeah, Yeah.
I mean, especially at night, and even a hotel. I mean, there was a soccer field right over the interstate, and I got a couple great time lapse of that soccer
Nice.
field that night. Yeah, so
And
Yeah,
yeah,
there's a lighthouse. There's a lighthouse close by there too. Palm Rock. It wasn't on that list, but that's a good spot too.
see, and yeah, we didn't get to. Well, we went to Newport, right? That was Newport.
Yeah, Newport. We went down
And,
there, went to the ocean. Yeah,
but it was
kite festival going on where we stopped, and I sent the drone up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Rick Williamson. Yeah, you're right, Rick. Marcus took us to an Italian restaurant. I tell you what, it was really, really good.
All right.
Do you still have leftovers?
Yeah.
We actually did have some leftovers. All right, let's see here. Josh, welcome in, Josh.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, Josh.
Congratulations again on a totally successful meetup. Really, Josh. You and John.
Thank you.
Holly
I
and Marcus and Steve, Janess. Really, hats off to you.
Thank you guys so much.
Josh, well, tell me about this. What is this right here?
Oh, yeah. So
Nice.
we actually decided that since everything was going so well, we would just start lining up everything and NEDM 2026 going for September 11th through the 13th of 2026. So we're getting everything set up. In fact, the day after we got home from the meetup, John and I jumped straight into it. We have, I think, 4 or 5 sponsors signed up right now. We're getting everything else officially done. So we hope to have some new information out here pretty soon. Hopefully we have the same exact hotel, and everything is going great. So
yeah, well, hey Josh, that's great. And I gotta say, I got this pulled up. I got your page, the Northeast Drone page pulled up. This is Artley shot this, and I'll tell you what, it was a privilege meeting Artley, and of course Deneen was there. And let me tell you, they did some flying. They hardly stayed at the hotel because all they did was fly. So
they got some amazing stuff, though.
Yeah, I mean, look at that right there.
Man, what a shot! I didn't see that one yet.
Yeah,
Incredible.
That is. I mean, look at that right there.
Yeah.
And Artley, I've never met Artley, but I tell you what, he was a very nice young man. I'll tell you what, he was very appreciative of meeting everybody. And I know I gave him a drone guide, and he never knew that thing existed. So, but he said he's got video, for the next 5 years. Video.
He's a great guy. He's great.
I mean, look at that right there.
Pilot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Josh, I know I wanted to be number 1 for next year, but you can give it to somebody else. Put me down as number 2. Give number 1 to somebody else.
Well, as it turns out, there appears to be a competition going as to who can get number 1, and I haven't announced anything yet. So, but I am going to actually have everybody register through the actual site here this time, just to make sure that everything's actually lined up. We had a few that I think joined the group page, and they thought that counted as them signing up because I tallied every single name. I looked through every person I actually spoke to, and there was a few that were there that I didn't know. So sorry guys, but hey, we live and learn.
Hey, Josh was the number. I know you had around 70, and we probably you probably had 8 or 10 extra, or I mean, people that showed up that you.
Yeah, I think our overall count was 83. Because there were some that showed up Friday night that didn't show up on Saturday, and then there were some that showed up Saturday that weren't there on Friday. So
yeah, I gotta say that the meet and greet Friday night, I mean, it was a perfect. The food, I mean, when they start bringing the food out, I tell you what, that everything was great, and we actually went back Sunday night and ate there, and I know the manager came over there, and we of course she we told her who we were and all, and she come back and checked on us, and so they were very appreciative,
Yeah, and doing all this for the very first time, and especially because none of us had ever actually been there, we didn't know what to actually expect. We didn't know how everything would go. But I mean, honestly, it turned out amazingly. So
yeah, it really did. Let's see here. I got a couple videos pulled up here. Let's see who's
Rob liked the chicken wings. I did
they
too.
were good.
This is a
They were real good.
mixture of Minefield and the Northeast Drone Meetup. This is Philip shot this at Minefield because both of these events were basically 2 weeks apart. So
Yeah.
Philip shot this at Minefield, Philip Koshak. And if you haven't been here, which I haven't, I want to make this event because it looks like it's fun. And it seemed like they had a lot of camera drones at this event this year.
Yes, more than normal, I think. And I plan on going next year. I do.
Coast to Coast Drones, Bill, thanks. Bill has got his show tonight after us, of course. Bill's opening up. I think Bill got a new pair of shoes or something he's opening up, so tune in for that. Not sure it was in a box. He did show a box. I talked about it. But yeah, Philip shot this, and they have a great time. I know Philip, Philip goes to this every year, and you can see this was a sunrise. You see somebody's drone there in the background. Very nice. Yeah, that was Philip. I say, Philip said, notice all the other drones. Yeah, Philip, I sure do. I know, this, they wore, I was kind of surprised. Of course, Joe Fotoleo and all them did the FPV, and there's a lot of FPV guys here, but they had a blast of this. The weather was good. Josh, and we had a great day. Saturday was actually perfect,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I plan on being here next year, Bob. I definitely do. I already gave a commitment to Ken.
All right. Yeah, that was very nice. Let's see here.
I gotta help out though, guys, but it was good talking to you guys.
Andrew, thanks so much. I appreciate you coming in. I know, it's nice meeting you, and hey,
Yes,
we'll be seeing you in the chats.
Yes, sir. Have a good
Thank
evening.
you.
All right. You have a
Hey
good
guys,
one.
subscribe.
Thanks
Hike and
for the
fly.
bet.
Hike and fly. Get them some subs. All right. Let me get
Nice
this
guy.
going here.
Nice guy.
Let's see here.
Hey, Brad. How you doing, Brad? Good to see you.
Josh,
Mark,
Josh,
how you doing,
Josh.
Mark?
I think Josh.
Yeah, Stephen Drones. That was a highlight. It really was. Your flag. It was amazing. It was incredible. Really.
This is Mr. Buckeye Drones, Mr. Rick Williamson.
Yeah, Rick does his own thing, but he did hang out with me and Mark too. He crashed
that-
breakfast.
That hyperlapse there kind of looked familiar to me, though. I'm not,
This was a great video. And there's the troll. Yep. Mark's secret spot. And then he got the research vessel and those wind turbines. No, Rick is a great drone pilot. No doubt about it.
Yeah, Rick had a blast. I tell you what, he drove from North Carolina, which was, I think, I don't know, about.
He went to Pennsylvania and did some filming in Pennsylvania first. Then he went to Stevie Bronx's secret spot, Bear Mountain, filmed there too. Nice video, Rick.
That was Rick put this up. It's very nice. That Capitol building. The building behind that Capitol is the Veteran Affairs building. That was pretty neat too.
Yeah. Hey, Darren, all the way in Ireland. All right, Scott. I mean, Josh is back, so that's good.
This is Mr. Ron Denard shot this.
Yeah, Lon's putting out a lot of videos lately. That's good. I'm glad to see that. Very nice, Lon.
Angel, welcome in. Okay, Angel was driving. Brad Austin, welcome in.
Look at that house.
Dewey, morning.
Now that's a house that has one heck of a view.
Yeah, you man, can you? Yeah, wow, look at that. Is that line? That might be his winter home.
Maybe that's his summer home. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Can you imagine living there though? Wow. I'm glad Lon's putting the Mavic 4 Pro to good use.
I'll tell you what, Ray Marcus picked one up, and I think Ron Brown picked one up. So a lot of people are, getting the Mavic 4 Pro.
In fact, I'm starting to think there's very few of us left that don't have one.
Well, I never bought the Mavic 3 yet. I mean, I don't know. And there's some great prices out there. I know they went through eBay, and I tell you what, they really got some pretty decent. They got a great price because you back out the price of the RC2 Pro. I mean, the drone is like, I don't know, 2,300.
Right? Yeah.
I'm just so partial to this type of photography, aerial photography. I love it. I really do. I could watch it all day long.
Yeah, Lon said he's got a ton of footage. Yeah, and I think that's probably, that's the thing when you go on a trip like this, man. You do shoot a lot of stuff. But hey, that's what's fun about it. And I think Ray, I would say, it seems to me, of course, people shoot a lot in Florida, but man, even at the meetup, there was a lot of drone flying going on.
Yes, there was. Yeah, a lot of people were flying. Yeah,
and
even that girl Justine, she ended up flying, and she told me, "I'm ready to take off." So I went over and filmed her take off.
I didn't see her. I wish she had an FPV drone, though, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Beautiful shot there.
As far as actually going somewhere to just capture tons of just amazing scenes like that, Rhode Island's hard to beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I know Josh, you was with us that Sunday night, man. And what was that? I mean, did I say we got lucky? And what's funny about the sunset? I mean, the 30, 45 seconds, a minute, or 2 minutes can mean all the difference. I mean, in the world. And
Absolutely.
I mean, it was absolutely gorgeous. And Ken Janseth, who lives not very far from there, came. I think somebody texted him, and he came right out there. Of course, he was showing me on a map at the Friday night meetup about that location, and saying, how good it was. And I tell you what, he delivered on that.
He sure did. Because I mean, actually, he told me the exact same thing, and I'm like, now you remind me to go down there. And Sunday evening there, I mean, that couldn't have been a more perfect time there. I mean, it was absolutely gorgeous out there.
Yeah, and Josh, it's funny. It's funny because you said the minute y'all got through, you and John were talking. Well, Captain Ray and I mean, I'm driving home that Monday morning, and I'm calling Ray, and we're talking about things, and of course, with Al and Bill Ronayne and Brad. And it's I'll tell you what, it's amazing how you're just ready to go. I know you're exhausted, and at least you don't have to worry about it for a little while. That's kind of the good thing about that. It's over with, because it's a lot on your mind.
And having 9 extra months to actually organize it, and maybe get some of those things done. That everything I think turned out great, but John and I worked our butts off. Steve, was amazing in helping out and stuff. It truly took the entire team to make that happen. And wow, like I'm still not even sure it happened yet.
And I got to say thank you so much for giving me this nice award. It is actually beautiful, I think, and I'm going to find a special spot for it. And thank you so much.
Yeah, and I even put up a video. I hardly ever show any of mine, but hey, I kind of got lucky on some shots there, so it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, just a beautiful evening.
It was. I'll tell you what, you almost, you probably could have had could have got great shots with the V-copter, Ray. That's how pretty it was, Yeah, 9 months go by fast. Well, it's a year, Scotty, but because they only really had, I don't know what Josh, y'all started about 90 days before, roughly.
Just about, yeah. I think from when we officially announced it, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Tell you what, that
Video,
crane-
Johnny. You're not going to blow your own horn, so I'm going to blow it for you. Very, very nice video.
Well, you know what, Ray, with scenes like that, I'll tell you what, it makes it easy. You know, it was fun. You know, watching Tom and Michael had that big controller with the RC2 Pro. Man, that thing is amazing. I was standing next to Tom just watching some of his. Matter of fact, I got one of Tom's videos. And but yeah, that right there, of course, a low hyper. You know, I love the hypers. But there's that crane. That was pretty.
Tanine almost flew her Mini 4 Pro inside of it.
Oh, right. Yes, you did. RJ, RJ Redding, welcome in. Lance, welcome in. Joe Fodaleo, welcome in. Yep.
Absolutely unreal shot. Unreal.
Well, that was a fun. I tell you what, I enjoyed that Sunday night. I'll tell you what, it was.
And I was so glad to get my merchandise ahead of time, you know. But you can still get it, right, Josh? You can still get it.
Absolutely can.
This was Chris. Chris Kane, NB Drones. Yeah. There's the two troublemakers right there.
Two guys that probably had no business doing any of this, but yet we somehow pulled it.
Yeah, Scotty said that my video had to be Rick's video. Rick wishes, you know, Rick, you know, he's got to take classes to catch up with me. Nah, Rick, I'll tell you what, Rick has fun flying.
Yes, he does. And he gets some awesome shots. He finds those places that other people just don't see. And I have no idea how.
Well, you know, he gets there. Let me think. The meetup was Saturday. He got there like Tuesday, probably. You know, so and he's scouting out the place. No, it was fun.
Though I think he and I were the only two that woke up Sunday morning at 3 a.m. because that was the only time Sunday that they weren't calling for any chance of rain.
Now, Ray got to fly with this guy. Let's see. Look.
Yeah, he picked us. He picked us. Well, he met us at the diner for breakfast. And there was Rick, and then he took us for a ride in that Maserati. It almost killed us, right, Rick?
Hey, Ray, I wonder how did you get Rick to ride somewhere? I've never seen him ride with anybody.
Oh, my Lord. Help me, Jesus. Yeah, I was asking Jesus for help riding with Paul.
Now, this is out at the by the Troll.
The Troll, that fishing pier. Yeah. And there's Rick's Mavic 4 Pro. No, that's mine. That's mine.
That's yours there.
Ray,
was that your fishing pole right there, Ray?
And I tell you, I mean, I love flying at this Troll. I did. My favorite spot right here.
Yeah, that was, you know, I got to say, Mark, man, he picked us up.
Too. Yeah. As you can see, it was pretty windy that morning.
Yeah, it was windy. Well, y'all said it was. It was pretty windy back when we went, but y'all probably had a little stronger wind. There's the Troll.
Yeah.
And you can see people, yeah, they climb out there and, you know.
Yeah.
Take pictures.
That artist, again, Thomas Bamboo, rather, he's incredible. And he's got these trolls all over the world, actually. But he's got 6 of them right in Rhode Island.
Ray, you got some great shots there.
I enjoyed flying this. I really did. And that's why we went back the next day. You guys wanted to fly it too.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, you know, Ray, we were out there walking back, and who stumbles in is a
pirate. We bumped into a pirate.
Yeah, and the pirate's wife.
And the pirate queen.
Yeah. I mean, we were up there on a bridge, and you know, she took some pictures. But matter of fact, we hadn't even met her, and we're hollering down at her to take our picture, you know. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I got
so many great places to fly up there in Rhode Island. Really.
Yeah.
The guys in the chat, if you've never been there, get up there. Really.
This is Tom Dowling right here. Tom got some incredible shots that night.
Yes.
And we flew right. I guess it was the front of it. Yeah. Although the independent man, is the statue on top, faces the other side.
See, now
Faces the city.
on this night, it's different colors because the night before it was blue. The state capitol.
Yeah, and Ray, when we were there this night, it started like the colors. Josh, didn't the colors like started rotating around or something?
Well, they changed. Okay, they changed.
Yeah.
That did, yeah. You say that drone coming down there on the
Cool Cat. How you doing?
Steve and
Art
Drone
in the house.
and Steve put up that flag, and of course Mark played the national anthem.
Yeah,
the Star Spangled Banner by who was it? Who rendition did he play? Ray? I forgot.
Heavy metal. Who was it?
Jimi Hendrix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is what got our live stream taken down.
Oh yeah, well, Josh, I didn't really hear that till I think yesterday. Somebody said that.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can't watch the live stream on replay?
No, but once I get some time, I'm gonna
get the music out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Michael Wright. Yeah, Michael said Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, that was Art. Welcome in. That was Mr. Tom Darling right there. Let's see here. Who else we got?
In fact, even when they were flying the flag, there was about 5 or 6 drones up there flying around it and everything. I mean, that was cool.
Josh, this is your friend Rory right here.
Yeah. Which I do believe he is in the chat. So,
Francis Scott Key.
Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting him. It really was.
Yeah, Rory flew with us that morning at the state capitol. It is a little tiny whoop, I believe.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Hey, Michael Wright's in the chat. How you doing, Mike?
He just may have some things in store for 2026. So just throwing out that there's some things happening there too that he's actually helping out with, and I think everyone's going to be very, very happy with everything. So
yeah, and I tell you, they had a baptismal going on out there. I guess I'm not sure what them people were thinking. I bet they were saying, oh, but I don't think nobody really flew over and bothered them. So that was
a nice flight. This is cool flying.
Yeah, it was a memorable day for them. It's a little tiny.
Oh, yeah.
Now, where does Rory live, Josh?
He lives about 20 minutes away off of me, so just outside of the Indiana area here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, they had a good time, and he was a nice young man, and his wife. So yeah, they had a great time.
Yeah, and now they're not married or anything.
Oh, okay. Well, hey.
Okay.
She actually did not own a drone and had never flown one, but before they left, she bought one.
Oh, wow.
You did?
So,
cool.
Yep. And Ray, I do believe they're signed up for the South Florida.
Oh, okay.
As well, aren't they?
All right, I got to double check the list.
This is Mansfield. I spent a lot of time with Ray Kelly this meetup, and let me tell you, he is a character. You decide good or bad.
Hey, Josh, did you get any of these little duckies and these pumpkins?
I didn't get the ducks, but I found a
You gotta
pumpkin.
make me bigger at this point, so I can show these little ducks.
I did find the pumpkin though right before I drove home today. So that thing held on the outside of my car for 600 and some extra miles.
Did it really?
It did. It did. I don't know.
Ray, your car also got tagged.
I know. I go home and I got a new sticker on my car. Buckeye Drones.
Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna leave it on there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it on. I've decided I'm gonna leave it right on there.
You're gonna leave it on till Cheryl sees it.
I
Thank
do
you,
think
Rick. You're
I'm
gonna say
gonna.
thank you. Yeah, but I did get one of these. I think you got one too, John and Josh. You know,
Oh yeah,
custom made Ohio State coasters. So
that's right.
go
Now,
Buckeyes.
now with the video up here, I must say, next year, Johnny, I'm going to try to actually head to.
Matt.
Okay. All right. He might have froze up a little bit.
Oh, Josh froze.
Yeah. But anyway, it was a great time up there. The Northeast Drone Meetup. And I'm glad they're having it again. That's for sure. Not like that guy.
Now let me tell you about this. You know, there's a character that when we got up that morning, they had about, I don't know, 10 or 12, 15 of these Ohio State coasters. Well, when Mr. Buckeye Drones comes down, well, the lady had picked them up. So she didn't know, you know, so she had them in the back of the back there where they do the breakfast area. So yeah, but she gave back to Rick, and you know, Rick.
Quality. These are quality. Let me tell you, he could probably get $5 a piece for them.
Yeah, he gave me some when he passed through here. Of course, he made some of my university at Southeastern. So, but Rick has a good time, and I'll tell you what, it's been a Tiny Whooper is my next bill. Joe Fodoleo says. All right, let's see if I have any. This is Steven Drones. And Steve put up the American flag there.
That was so impressive. It really was. So was that drone, for that
Yeah,
matter.
it's a unique. Is that the Typhoon, I believe, or is that the name of
Yeah,
that?
I think they said it was a Typhoon, right? And did it have 6 props or 8 props?
I thought it had.
If you're in the chat, let us know.
Yeah, I think it had 6. Steve's in here, I believe. Philip Koshat says he needs some. Did he make it? Does Alabama have a football team, Ray?
Alabama, yeah, that's a pretty good team down in Alabama.
Well, we got to mess with Philip. You know, we can't let him off that either. Yeah, Joe Fodoleo, he can't jump on Tennessee.
That's a nice shot right there. I got a nice video of that. I really did the whole flag thing, really. And I don't know if anybody else got goosebumps, but I got goosebumps when it went up.
I'll tell you what. Typhoon H plus is okay. That's what it
8. Is. Okay, 8. Yeah, sure.
So, but yeah, that was neat. And I'll tell you what, it pulled it up so easily, and man, it was perfect. You know. Now, I think Ray, are you trying to get the Blue Angels to do a flyover for?
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We're trying. Let me see now.
I mean, they could zip over from Pensacola right there in just probably, you know, about 30 minutes, I guess, or so. Yeah. But
or maybe Alexa will come in her plane and do a flyover.
Guys, if anybody got a video they want to send me through Facebook, I'll definitely, I'll try to play it real quick. But Josh, I think Josh left, but I don't know if he froze up. But Ray,
I know it's a drone show, but did everybody's winning team, favorite teams win? Johnny, did your team win this weekend?
My team did. Yeah, I watched it. I was watching it in the lobby there. Of course, they played up in Murray State, Kentucky, and LSU won. The Saints lost, and of course, we were watching. I think we were watching Buffalo in New England that night. They had it on. So, and they had a lot of people in the hotel going over to the New England game. So that was fun. Met some people in there.
Yeah. We were only 20, 25 minutes from the stadium. Yeah. And we were thinking of flying it before the game on Saturday, but we never got over there.
Yeah, and I know Jeff, I think, was showing you some place where you had to go, and
the location to fly. And nobody will give you a hard time, he said.
Yeah. Well, I think Rhode Island, as far as I mean, I know at the pedestrian place there, the bridge. I mean, nobody. We probably had 8 or 10 people, maybe even more than that, come up to us, and Tom was showing them the controller, and Michael Wright and Al, and I mean, everybody was so interested in the drones. Not
Yes.
one person said anything, and even the guy that Friday morning, I mean, I say he wasn't ugly, but I don't know why, he was the only person that said anything.
Didn't Al give you a lesson on how to fly the Neo too in the lobby?
Yeah, Al. Al was sitting in the lobby, and of course,
Yeah,
drone. We all know if you put your hand under it, it'll just. So I made it land, and I think
I posted that on Facebook.
I think Steve made it land too in his hand, right? Or was it?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But Philip Churro was in there, and I mean, and Al said, "You suckers!" He was kind of cussing us under his breath, because we kept doing that.
And that's what's so cool about the Hampton Inn. At least they let us fly in the lobby and have a good time, So hats off to the Hampton Inn and Suites and Pawtucket. Really.
Well, Ray, tell us where we stand with the South Florida drone meetup as of today. Yeah. I mean,
well, we got 104 on the list.
Wow.
Right now, so we're signing up people, and we got sponsors already. Obviously, I've got the prizes already, and it's got. There's no doubt it's going to be another great meetup, and I can't say enough about thank yous to the people who attend, really, because it wouldn't be a success if the people didn't come. And thank you to our sponsors too. And Start RC is a big sponsor. You know that. I got 20 landing pads ready to be given out at the South Florida Drone Meetup from Sky Elise. So anyway,
Ray, I gotta say, man, when Josh pulled out the stuff, or whoever brought all that from Start RC, they probably had like 10 or 12 or 15 LED lit up the landing pads.
Yes.
And man, they had like ND filters for I don't know, they must have had like 10 or 12 for the Neo.
Yeah, I got one for the Neo.
Yeah, they had a ton of stuff. I was like, man, I know because I know he sends, stuff to me, he sends stuff to you, he sends stuff to Al. But man, that was probably the most stuff I've seen,
Another fun thing for me, I only had 3 flights on this before the Northeast Drone Meetup, but I sent it up at the meetup, and it was pretty cool, And I forgot how to take off with it because I was looking for the slide bar button. Saying, Johnny, how do you get this thing the props to start? He says, you got to use the sticks. This will only start using the sticks, guys.
Yeah, but, well,
it was good. And people were pretty impressed with it.
Yeah, we all know about the recall on that thing, but they're going to replace them, and so hey,
I'm going to fly this one, and we'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah, Josh says, let's see here. Sky, Lee, and Start RC went all out. They really did. I will say that they didn't just send one little landing pad and a couple things, man. They probably had 25, 30 items, in that box. So that was pretty cool.
And I had a lot of flights on the Neo already. I had 5 flights on this before the Northeast Drone Meetup, but I used it in the tracking mode at the meetup. And I was so impressed with it because it just followed me around as I went and greeted different people at the different picnic tables. And this is another cool little drone, the DJI Neo, really. $199, right? You can't beat it.
Yeah, Ray. Al was teaching Jay's wife to use the Neo.
Yes, Evelyn. Yeah, she's going to become a vlogger with the drone, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, because they were kind of off to the side there, and I know she was enjoying that. So yeah, I think she bought one, or did she have one?
I think she's going to buy one. I'm not positive about that. But we got 3 Neos to give away. This one is from Burger Brothers, Brad Burger, right here on Long Island. He sent us this one to give away. Another one here from John, the Connecticut Pirate. Thank you to John. And this one is from Jeremy, some drone guy. So thank you, Jeremy. Really.
Now, and Ray, I also heard somebody say, and I don't have it, but somebody said the Neo can fly with the RC Pro 2
Yes,
last.
the update, right? The update came out for that
That's
new
that's
controller, right?
that's what somebody said. I mean, I can't confirm it. Michael Wright is in here. I've seen, and I don't know. Yes, but that would be. I mean, there's probably 7-8 ways to fly the Neo now. You know, with man, it flies with a lot of items. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, it was great to meet Rory, though. Really, I mean it, Rory. And if you're coming, I can't find you on the list. So if you come in, just put it in the chat now, and I will definitely add you to the list.
Okay, Lon said he hasn't seen it. I don't know, Lon. Somebody said it. I don't know. Yeah, see if that's new or because
No, he is. You're on. I'm sorry, you are on the list, Rory. I got you on. You're number 100.
Philip says flying the Neo with the goggles is the best. Well, I tell you what, the Neo is fun. I mean, for $200, I think it's probably it's definitely a great buy. I was told about the RC Pro 2 flying Neo and flip, but I can't. Okay, all right, well, maybe maybe it can't, or maybe somebody was. I don't know. Somebody said it, but I don't know if those updates come different times or whatever. I'm not sure how it's done. The illuminated landing pad. Okay, Rob got a landing pad.
No, that was pretty
All
impressive.
you got to do, Rob, is lay those cigars down in a circle, and you can just land the drone in between the cigars.
He looked like the Godfather sitting at that pic.
Yeah. He did.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
and
you.
he was kind of over there giving people the evil eye from that bench. If you walk by, I flew the Neo, and man, I tell you what, I think I got a classic picture of him looking at that Neo a little sideways, right? But no, I'll tell you what, Rob is a great guy. We had fun hanging out, and
Thank you, Bob. We appreciate it. We missed you, buddy. We missed you at the Northeast Drone Meetup, Bob Casey.
Yeah, Bob. If you get up there, I'd say it was a great location for that meetup. I'll tell you what. Well, Ray, I'll tell you what, guys, if you do want a copy, hit me up on Messenger. I can email you a copy. I'll definitely, it's on the Fly for Fun page. I think it's on a Drone Nation page. If you need it. Somebody says shameless is being a gorgeous. I probably show Dusty. And I got to say, Will Miranda, it was a pleasure meeting Will.
Yes,
Will's been in the chat for a bunch of years now, and I'll tell you what, he had a blast. So Will, I don't know
quite a while,
Yeah, he has been.
Yeah, a nice guy, classy guy.
He had fun. I'll tell you what, it was a good flight, great stream guy. All right, Rory. Well, guys, I guess we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We thank you for tuning in tonight. We didn't really have we had some videos planned. I don't know, 2 weeks from tonight, I don't really have anything planned yet. We might schedule a guest, or we might just do viewer videos. Again, people love to viewer videos, and that's always fun. We
got two great guests on my show tomorrow night. Just to let everybody know, it's Sergeant Steve Jones from the Baytown, Texas Police Department drone unit.
Okay,
We have a retired police drone pilot on from Virginia, and that's Michael Thompson. So it's going to be a great.
Yeah. Let's see here, Rick. Now, Rick, what he says, thinking about buying a short bus, driving around and picking up everyone up and going to these meetups. Yeah, there you go.
Good idea, Rick. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I tried to get, Rick. I asked him to run me to my house, but I would have rode with him instead of taking the plane home, but he wouldn't do it. So,
yeah,
but he'll go see Chris Hope in Texas, but he won't bring me home. So.
Oh, it's funny. Rick he surprised you. He just knocked on your door one time, didn't he?
Well, Rick, I'll tell you what, Rick's a fun guy to hang out with. And, I think we brought him out of his shell the last couple of years. I'll tell you what. And for you to get him to ride in that car, especially, I know he's never ridden with anybody that I know of, So.
Yeah. He's a good guy, Rick. No doubt about it. I don't care what Johnny says about you, Rick. You're a good guy.
That's Scotty. All right, guys, have a great night. And hey,
Thank
get
you
out
for
there
tuning
and
in.
tonight. Watch. I think Bill Thomas is unboxing something. I think he had a little teaser. I'm not sure if Dobo is doing a live stream, but Bill comes on 30 minutes after us. So get out there and fly while the weather is, starting to cool off a little bit. And hey, get out there and fly. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.